sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel.
Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button. Wrong play. Shit. Turnover because of that one. Oh my.
This isn't good when you hear we go, oh shit, oh my, oh no.
One pass, 77 yards.
So the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here on the Bengals now to take over.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee and grab a beer. Ugh.
So meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Davis now. Right back to Pitts again. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Davis. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he will slide to a halt with a penalty marker down on the play. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, just keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Hunter Nicewander now.
Lay down. Go in your bed. Lay down.
A fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off play action. Fields. Rolling to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. On play action, Fields. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to score here on third down. To throw is Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Colt Kmet. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks about a yard or so short.
There we go. My Bears are back to normal Bears. 3rd and 7, and they throw it in a 4th and 1. Really? I'm proud of you.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Davis. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Seahawks versus.
From the 17 to the 20.
I love my arcade in our dining room.
Davis throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They head to Davis dumps it off to Mixon, and they'll get him down here at the 23. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that it's the rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, fun on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether it's the different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27.
Forcing the punt.
But they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
You want to play
Hoping
Barbie?
to do better than they did their last possession when
You
they
can, and I'll
punted
be
the
the
football.
boss.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell me they control your
What?
fate. Leverage games.
You're not a celebrity.
You start to
You
win
don't
first
have
down. You win second down. And guess what? Start accumulating first downs.
Oh, on Twitter, there's this one woman that does like dirty jokes to her husband.
Looking to throw. McKinney.
Did PA sign off?
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear your voice. I was worried. I thought you were sleeping.
49.
So the woman goes, "Hey babe, do you want to play Barbie?" And she's like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, I can be Barbie, and you can be the box you come in."
Again, Fields being chased out left. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
So,
Ball 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Walden throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown Bears!
Really? Oh, Jahan Dotson keeps going. First TD. I'm not getting rid of him. He's probably going to want like 100 million, but he's going nowhere.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
He's so damn good in the slant routes, it's amazing. Ugh. I shouldn't say just slant routes, the quick passes. If he gets open, he's gone. I love it.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals getting set to go. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On their own side of the
On
field.
side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
He's ready today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Oh, man.
Bring out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
7-0, held them to 4th and 2. Woo!
Gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field.
Yeah, I get rid of 76 guy. He's probably older as dirt when he got an extension or something.
Distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what a adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Lose the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches. And a nickel look here for the Bengals.
Cut.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I'd maybe put him on a trade block 1 week, and if that doesn't go, then cut him right away.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action. It's Fields. That's going to Mooney. And he's brought down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. Nice in-breaking.
I don't know, I'm lost for words.
And grabbed the completion for a really good pickup.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw.
If anybody wants
They had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open.
David Montgomery, let me know. He's 88 overall. He's this league, the simulation league. He's like 28, but he's still got a lot of left in him. But I'm like,
Down after a gain of 3.
I have a fraction of the price I'm paying to my backup, and he's 86 overall. So I'm like,
They're up against nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Montgomery just fumbled it. He's got to go.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This will be from 49 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Cincinnati set to take over once again. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better.
Go down. The Bears get
Hey Woody, in a year, Wreckfest is coming out with a new game. I expect you to get it.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions.
Yeah, so you can play with the crew.
Couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progression.
Yeah, another one. It's like, it seems like it's gonna be kind of the same thing, but I don't know. I think they're gonna have, like, from the previews, from what I've seen, it seems like they're gonna have more of a stunt thing At least that's what I thought when I showed PA. But then I seen other gameplay, it was like kind of the same thing, but
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now
or you get a car and a car just goes to Bengals. That's cool.
tee off on their quarterback because they can throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Davis to throw on, and he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. The Bears offense ready to get going again. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3.
Not one that I've ever met.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. And off comes to Montgomery. And the whole closes quickly. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Fields. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a change of position.
Oh god, you gotta hear this, PA. I told Furby to give me his choices, you know, because he got for Tuesday. Doomrig or battle or Doomrig or bus.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
From the gun, a give to Nixon. And a short pickup there.
Or big rig or school buses. 10 laps for all the tracks. He has Midwest, Rattlesnake, Kingston, 8, Hill Street, Hilltop, Outer, and then Fire Rock. I think that's supposed to be Firestone. I think there's... It's Fire Rock, okay. Eagles Peak, and then 15-minute Maw Deathmatch. And then he goes, if you don't own either one of them, you drive a lawnmower. I laugh my ass off when I seen if you don't even own either one of them, you drive a lawnmower. I was like, because we always have one of those guys like, I don't have it. Can I run this? that was still the funniest shit. Like, because that was our Doom Rig event, I think. Yeah, we did it like a Thursday night, and then it was like those fucking trolls from the other group like said, oh. I don't know.
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball. Whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interception.
I think I'm going to use that picture that I had.
They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone.
I'm going to photo edit that shit.
Game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
10 to zip. Second quarter. Bears just INT'd it.
Down, Montgomery. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. From the gun, here's Fields. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
That just means their backups were better than other team.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you don't press, you'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving.
Jeez.
After the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Davis. Open man is Duvernay. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh.
On 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Throwing again on 2nd down. Davis. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
Wow. They threw like a 25-yard bomb and made it somehow.
Conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down.
Go, Woody.
See what this is about.
I love you. Not as much as I love doing this, so he talks so dirty it turns me on. We were laughing or oh, we were crying. I was laughing so hard I was crying again. Oh, we're talking about proposals. Oh God, yeah. I forgot too. But then I remember doing this like, suck. Because I fucking lost it. Just always something stupid. I remember walking out to the living room and steps in there. She goes, "Why the fuck are you laughing so hard?" I said, I said, I'm online with doing this in PA, and all we're doing is just talking shit. It's funny as shit. Yeah, that's when doing this was talking about, like, he's like, yeah, there's gonna be blowjob competitions at the fair. He's like, suck that dick, suck it. He goes, I just go there and cheer. I came in last year. It was a bad year for me. He's like, I really told myself I sucked extra this year so I could be in it. He goes, I'm taking first place this year. This is my year. I really sucked a lot this year. Just something stupid like that. I just fucking was laughing. Yeah, that's what he said, like, cause he's like, hey, where in Indiana are you? I'm like, oh, he's gonna suck you. Yeah. California. I got two picks already. That I got 2 interceptions, I should say. That's pretty good. Get them out of your system now. That's gonna be through 2 picks and there's no score yet. I'll say that. Oh, okay. Fields just threw interception. Shit. Oh yeah, Woody, I'm sorry about It's All Hood. He just kind of left. Yep. Yep. Apparently. He might have saw my TikTok that I had like 15,000 views on it. Yeah, he animated TikTok, and I made a, I don't really care, whatever. And I made a, where you literally can do the voice to text thing. Like, so there's like a woman that says, name something the Biden administration has done good in the last 2 years. And I go, nothing. I got nothing. It got like 15,000 views. Like, I was like, holy shit. It actually went viral, kind of. But this was even before that. But then he's like, yeah, because in the PBR Captains League, he was like, oh, talking about stats and everything. I said, you know, if this is going to be about stats, I know you know, what you'll see it, you'll be like, oh my god, you know, like, I have this guy and he's the leading scorer in, you know, passing or whatever. But he was like being all serious about it. Like, he was getting all serious about, like, the records, and then he was calling out Brandon, saying Brandon's cheating in the game and cheesing the game somehow, and then I told him, I said, if you don't like it, I said, if you're up taking us all serious, probably isn't the right league for you. And he goes, I was just joking, I was just razzing people. I said, well, I know you're razzing. I said, I don't know you as much as I know other people, and I said, and I know you kind of, you dipped out when we were talking about the injury fatigue thing, and I said, and you completely left the league, and then, like, wasn't thinking of anything. Had to go into Ace Hardware to buy some shit, and also I come back out, it's like, fuck you, you Trump supporter, tree hugger, and like going off, and yeah, he goes, I didn't know conservatives could be triggered. You're a stupid Trump lover, and you're a Trump humper, and all this, and then it was like he was out of everything. Yeah. Yeah, he said that in the PBR, and then he went over to Super Fan League, and then he said, you could go suck Trump's dick, and then I put Todd back, and he left that one, but I like was commenting as he left. I said, I will do. I said, I'll hump him too, and I said, because then I'll blackmail him and he'll have to give me millions of dollars for a cover up. And I was like, he's gone. And then all of a sudden, like, yeah, me and PA that other night we were on, and it was like, yo, he's a Democrat, we didn't need him anyways. Oh, apparently he has. I don't know. He just signed the inflation decrease bill, which you're paying a bunch of $1 million for them to pay out more money and give it out to the economy. I mean, well, I'm just saying, when you do that, what do you think's gonna help? It's just gonna decrease the value of money more. Oh my gosh, Dotson got another TD. 2 TDs the first game. I fucking wanna fuck that guy. He's not even real. Sorry. Yeah, that's why I said, like, cause I told like one of the guys at work, he's like, he goes, there's not good in both parties. I said, yeah, I agree, but I said, you got to pick the lesser of two evils. So he's like, yeah, you're damn right about that. Just because both parties will lie, you know, that's what they do. But he goes, I'd rather deal with the person that's lying to you, but yet has your best interest in mind. I'm like, yep. And he goes, dude, they're just fucking sending money everywhere. And they're like, We're gonna help out all these other countries, and we're not even gonna help out ourselves. We're just gonna fucking put us in a pothole.
Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it. Didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this game?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times, in any spot on the field. He likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you race him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you're going to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit from the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
We're just gonna pay for him, pretty much. It's pathetic. Oh yeah. Soon you can bring him in, and it's gonna be like, hey, you want to stay here? You gotta vote Democrat.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Yep.
On second down, here's Mixon.
I have it on my
He's up to about the 40.
my super box. That and Newsmax.
Conversion as they come up on third down.
I actually follow Newsmax quite a bit.
First down as he's up to the 48.
You got to come up with a T-shirt that says,
I mean, I hate that. Of course, they just bash, the other party. But it's like, some of the things they say is like, what they're saying is like, you make a very good point there.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Davis. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
that coach is always hard on the reading the defense and getting it to the open man. How about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, but when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 59 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Davis throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Davis. And that is incomplete.
They just had one in Green Bay and in Milwaukee by me. I wanted to go actually.
Now coming up. Santos' kick is up and through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now
He fell on a bike. Oh. Good job. Holy shit. 8 receptions by Jahan Dotson, 152 yards and 2 TDs.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both Why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Throwing again on second down. Fields.
You got all night, Woody.
Across the 40-yard
I was
line.
thinking I was going to work at 4:30 in the morning.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to
Yeah, I was thinking so too.
picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you
But I'm
double it?
always.
To do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He looks to be in that groove right now.
Tomorrow night.
Working across midfield inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10
Yep, we changed it
44-yard line. They run the
because people weren't playing their games and stuff.
long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the
Yeah, Monday to Friday now. Because I noticed everybody can play during the. Everybody has trouble playing during the week, and on the weekends it's like almost everybody does their game right away. It seems like. So I did a vote.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
This close, I'll play one more game.
on second and 12. Fields.
Then I'm going to fucking bed.
Got it to the end round, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Yeah, we're going to put some big now.
Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Connell. And he'll go out of bounds.
Yeah.
End zone just inside.
Well, I lowered their running. I lowered their quarterback down.
They're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? The team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
Are they killing you?
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to
Oh shit! Just threw an interception.
picked up by Jesse Bates.
I was down at the 10-yard line too. 17-3. I was about to frickin'.
Defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
And out now, here come the Bengals. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, and way of doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure.
True that. True that.
Now, go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable in the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh yeah, I got Fields. But I was telling, because I said that Siri. I don't know what he just Justin Fields. I don't know if he upgraded him a little bit, but whatever. I mean, because Fields won. He won the season. He won the MVP 1 year. The player of the year. So I got like 5 credits, because after you win that, you get 5 credits. And then after that, then I like kept doing it. if he did upgrade him, it was very little because after that he was like 92 after like 2 years of having him. Now I think it's third year now. He's at like a 96.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Davis. This goes out wide for Nixon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A draw play for Mixon, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 and the 34.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup, but they really want
Relax, Woody.
to get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
I just said relax, Woody.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Eluding the... Now Davis fumbles it, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Fields.
2nd. What does high score mean?
That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. He'll get about 4 here down at 43-yard line. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Here's Fields. And this will go as a gain of 7.
Oh, jeez. What's the difference between a priest and SpongeBob? SpongeBob asks if you're ready first.
First and 10, here's Fields. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Give. This is Montgomery. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Looking to throw. Fields. And that is caught.
Boom. Another touchdown. Damn it. That's my backup. Oh, that's my third string wide receiver or tight end. McKinley. Oh no, that was my wide receiver I picked up. Free agency. Never mind. Fuck. I'm gonna win this. 24-3.
Deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Davis now. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Davis. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Looking to throw again on second down. Davis got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So in into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This is Mixon on the draw. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Davis. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Damn it.
Now after the completion, we're going to get timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. First and 10.
24-3.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I'm crushing it right now.
The 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Fields on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. He did a big play there on 4th.
Jeez, my like 3rd string tight end or whatever.
He's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open.
No, never mind. That's my number 3 wide receiver. 7 receptions, 81 yards.
On 1st down, it's Montgomery, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Oh, 3-24. Guess I'll accept that win. One step being closer in the playoffs again.
And you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You can just feel it. It's so good to have the opportunity out there in crisp fall weather.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Bears, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of
Wow.